My name is Kate Cordes, and I teach English at senior high, 10th and 12th grade. I have a smartboard, a Mac computer, a set of classroom Chromebooks, which I'll come back to in a second, clickers, and a PC computer, amongst probably some other little things here and there. And for the Chromebook, I have a classroom set that I raised money for, as well as my own teacher computer, and that's also why I still have the PC, because I have to run some of the software off the PC. My favorite technology is easily the Chromebooks. I guess probably simply they're one of my favorite because each student has one, and so anytime everybody can be involved, that's particularly helpful. But I also like the way that I can individualize instruction with them, the way that I can have something in front of the kids at all times. A lot of what I do on them is automatically graded. I can help them interactively from anywhere in the room, and so they're just incredibly versatile, exceptionally helpful, and probably one of the best learning tools I've ever come across, especially for technology. I use in particular Schoology, which is a learning management system or classroom management system, and on Schoology I can post all of their assignments. I can create assignments, they call them tests and quizzes, but create assignments that are automatically graded or that I can then grade online. The students can submit any assignments to Schoology through a Dropbox that's automatically integrated. I also use a website called No Red Ink, as in no red pen marks, that the students can complete, grammar, punctuation, I guess spelling assignments that are automatically graded. But what I love about No Red Ink is then it breaks it down into skill sets and tells me each individual student's strengths and weaknesses, and I can then design assignments specifically for those students and assign them specifically to those students. I also use the Chromebooks for discussion, some of which can be online, so I can set up, I put out a question and students have to go in and comment and respond to each other. I've done that through Schoology. There are also ways to gather information from students using Google Docs. I also have the benefit of a type of software called Net Support that I can interact with the students in real time. So for instance, I'll have them carrying on a class discussion. I can literally sit outside the circle so that they're not even tempted to look at me. But if they get stuck, or if I have students who need to participate but they're really hesitant, I can push a question out to them through Net Support. Pops up on their screen. They can see it. It gives them a little hint or a suggestion, or I can even tell a student if they're uncertain about an idea or if their classmates refute something they've said. I can give them some encouragement through that feature that is then only between the two of us, and that really empowers students in a way that I wouldn't be able to do if I were leading the discussion. Instead, they're leading the discussion with my assistance in the background. My advice for teachers who've just gotten new technology is that they just jump in and not be afraid of it. I don't know that we have anything in our classrooms that we can really do too much damage to. It can't be reversed, though we should always be careful. But I think a lot of times people are afraid that they'll mess something up or they'll make a mistake. And I think a lot of us who are comfortable with technology, it isn't that we necessarily have a natural skill or that we've been taught anything so much as we're just willing to experiment, and it might seem a little risky at times, but you can always click the back button or delete something. Just get in and play around with it, get your hands a little bit dirty, and don't be too scared to try it out and experiment.